Hello and welcome. This is Kara and we are continuing with the 6x6 paper pad series. Today we're going to do numbers 5 and 6. Here are the samples for number 5. And remember, you can download the templates in the description below. So here's the template for number 5. We're going to make a tag, 2 smaller tags, and then a belly band or side pocket. So you see here's the large tag, and then the smaller tags right here, and this strip is the belly band, or like I did here, the side tuck. Again, this one works really well if you have 2 papers that coordinate, because then you can kind of mix and match between the tags. And then also in the download, you have a picture of a sample. So I'm showing you the 2 different ideas, the one with the side tuck and then the one with the belly band. Okay, so let's grab 2 pieces of paper and our cutting board. And the first thing we want to do, or a paper cutter, is take off this top trim. Again, you can save it and add it to the pieces, and I'll show you the idea I had for this one. So I'm going to take these off, set them aside, and then we need to decide which one we want as the tag and which one we want as a smaller tag and tuck. And I think I'm going to do, well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because we're going to do 1 and 1. Okay, never mind. So let's do this first one. We'll start at 1 inch, and it's 1, let's see this, 1 by 6. So go up to 1 inch. Make sure it is straight. There's that one, and then the next one is 3 inches by 6. And then the next one is a 2 by 3. So we're going to turn it sideways and cut it at 3 inches. And then let's do the same thing for the next one. I'm going to make sure that my directional paper is going the right way, which is up and down. And do again at 1 inch. And 3 inches for the next one. And then turn this one to the side and cut it at 3. All right, pretty simple. So then we have our bits here, and then the next thing we need to do is kind of trim off our tag corners. One way you can do it is fold it in half and trim it like that. That's one way. Or you can trim one, take that piece, fold it the other direction, and use it as a template. Like that. Or my favorite way is to cut a piece of cardstock and have the corners, the template like this, line it up behind and trim that one, line this one up, and trim that one. That is my favorite way, but again, whatever works for you. Oops. We'll do this one. right, I think I have all my, yep. Okay. Just gotta get these little bits. All right, so now we have our pieces. On the sample, I did some stitching around the outside of the tag, and then I glued the piece on and then did stitching. For the sample right now, I'm just going to do some gluing. All right, so you could decide if you want to do the same on the same, or I think it's fun to mix and match. So let's do maybe like this. And then the other thing we could do is we could use this strip to go down the center like that, and then you could cover that center piece like with this part right here with something else like that, or you could do it like that. I think though I'm gonna leave it because I kind of like seeing the pink, and I want to see enough of the deer to know that that's a deer. All right, so I'm gonna glue the top and the bottom so that this will be a belly band. Again, you could stitch this on. Let's have that little tape part. Let's go to the top and just kind of eyeball it for the center. And let that dry for a minute. And we'll go over here. The top and the bottom here. And we could also do the side, since this is going to be, oops, a side pocket. And then turn it over so we can trim off the tag part. And that is that. And then of course you can embellish it however you would like. And then the two tags slip right underneath. I think it'd be kind of fun. What if we do these two and then these two over here? Or mix and match is kind of fun too. And then you would just embellish these however you want, stitching, ribbon, and there you go. So that is for pattern number 5. I'm going to clean up for a second and let's do pattern number 6. All right, for pattern number 6, we are going to make a large tag again. And this is going to be a small tag and a pocket. And then I have a note cut tag here if you are going to use in the pocket. So you want to trim this little bit off so that it will fit in the pocket. Let me show you. So if this part and this part are the same width, this guy's not going to fit into the pocket. If you're not going to use this tag in this pocket, you could have it the width of the pocket. All right, so let's go ahead and let's show you the template or the sample. So here is the large tag, the pocket, and then the smaller tag. They have a note, use coordinating papers to mix and match. And this time I used 3 papers to mix and match. And I think they're really fun. So you have a large tag with this one, and there's that one, and then the green. And it's just really fun. You can mix and match. Again, I did sewing. You can still embellish these tags, and down here, I just kind of did the basics just to show you the steps and what it looks like when it's all complete. All right, so for this one, I've selected these 3 papers. Again, I'm going to take off the top strip. All right, so first thing we're going to do is basically cut the paper in half at 3 inches. I'm going to go to 3. And that's the large tag. And then I'm going to cut this one at 4. And then we've just made this bottom pocket. And then we want to cut off about, oh, I don't know, 1/8, 1/4 of an inch. Let's see how wide these are. So I did 2.5. So yeah, I cut off, what is the width? 3, 2.5. So I cut off 1/2 inch. So we'll go at 2.5 and do the same thing. And so then there's plenty of room for the tag to fit in the pocket. And then you can use this as part of the decoration if you would like. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with these other 2 pieces. 3, cut it in half. There's our large tag. Cut this one at 4. And there's our bottom piece, and this one at 2.5. So you could make a note on your paper, because I didn't, that this would be 2.5. Or just kind of eyeball it. All right, so let's do this again. We're going to do 3. Cut it at 4. And 2.5. And see how this, you can just get in a rhythm and make a whole bunch of these out of a paper pad, and there you go. Awesome. All right, I'm going to use my little guy again and trim my corners for my tag. All right, again, you can do your sewing. I'm just gonna see, let's see how we want these to go. I think that would be cute. And we're just gonna glue on the pockets. That. And then we could put one of these in here. And if you find you need to trim it a little smaller, it might be the case depending on how you glued your pocket on. This one in here, and the last one. All right. So there is number 6. The other thing you could do is use these bits if you wanted to decorate the top of this. That might be cute. I could go on the bottom, I could go in the middle, and that could be another belly band. Could go on the side. Just another idea. Or, oops, did I glue it in? Oh no. Or you could put it as a belly band on this one. That might be cute. I think I'll use this one as a belly band. And I could stick a smaller tag in here. Let's try this on here. And there we go. And of course you can take it and stitch it. Cute. Cute, fun, and there you go. You just use 3 pages out of a 6x6 paper pad and it's ready for a journal. All right, thanks for joining me for 5 and 6. Coming up with probably within a week or so, we'll do 7 and 8. And then, yeah, might go to 10 or I might change it up a little bit. We'll see. All right, I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye-bye.